this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Klim Kali Ke Namaha. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you would like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, let's get into this video. Now, this is about the new moon, which will be happening on September 2nd in Leo, in Purva Falguni. Now, Leo is all about leadership, authority positions, creativity, children, just to name a few things. Purva Falguni's main symbol is a couch or a bed. Now, this type of bed is for relaxation and not for sleeping, like taking a nap, for example. It denotes someone who is resting rather than sleeping. This is a time where we can comfortably rest after Magha Nakshatra, where we took the throne. This gives us a sense of renewal. This is in the second pada, which is all about hard work and can give heavy gains in trade. But the Lord of the 12th house is here, so some will gain and some will lose. I will further explain as I go. With the moon being the 12th house Lord, this renewal comes after a loss or letting go of something. This is also denoted by Venus conjunct Ketu in Virgo in the second house. Some may be letting go of a relationship, business partnership. This could be family member, something of value, something of possession. You may have sold because it lost its practicality. Venus Ketu is a split in direction or path. Furthermore, this is expressed by Mars aspecting Ketu and Venus. Mars is in Magashira, which is the nakshatra of marital problems, where a partner can be searching for someone else, chasing a mirage. With this aspect onto Venus, this is in relationship matters and can cause a split. Things will work out after the eclipse on September 17th, the next day, or actually, I think that same day, Venus will go into Libra and Venus will gain power back again. Now, this Mars aspecting Ketu can cause violence around the world. It can increase matters of war and deaths. This is a very explosive combination, which can also cause fires, accidents with hands, aggressive gestures with the hands, harsh communication in words, and at worst, terrorist attacks. I have a separate video about the Mars transit that you can check out, that I go way further into details about. Now, this relaxation is a bit disturbed. It is being aspected by Saturn. The Sun and the Moon are enemies of Saturn. This is causing the population to feel more depressed, feeling limited, suppressed in a way, and hindering its rest. This can have a lot to do with the season of back to school and many ending vacation time to go back to work. This rest is being limited by authority figures. These authority figures are also very demanding. Some will be great leaders during this time, but some may be high on ego and acting in a pompous manner, thinking that they're above everyone else. Some leaders may have to let go of their positions. Now, the Lord of the second house and the 11th house is Mercury, which is in Cancer, in Ashlesha Nakshatra, at the Gandanta point. This is a point of challenge and crisis. These are two money houses, the second of liquid cash and the 11th of gains. Purva Falguni is about luxury items, and Saturn aspecting this can show us that for many this is being suppressed, or we must work hard for these things at this time with little rest. The 5th house Lord is Jupiter, which is speculative gains, and it's strong in the 10th house. But this nakshatra Lord Mars is in Gemini, which is in its enemy sign in the 11th house. I don't see that being the stock market, but if it is, I don't see it being that bad. Yet there is something critical to do with money that will pop up in the world. Venus is also, well, from its Mul Trikona sign, with Ketu indicating this as well, money issues. Mercury is communications, trade, commerce, the stock market, contracts, merchants, all businesses, buying, selling, export, import, the media in general, wireless communication, travel, transport. This can also be cyber attacks can happen as well. This can bring elements of destruction and danger, but also deceit and acting sneaky or snake-like. That's why hacking is something that usually happens. This is also health matters, especially because it's in the 12th house of hospitalizations. The 6th lord is in the 7th house as well. Spills in water, such as poisons or problems with water, can occur. Water crisis, like we see in Alberta, Canada, where there's water restrictions due to a broken pipe, is an example. There can also be conflicts among family members, alliances and groups, ambassadors, vice presidents of countries. Purva Falguni is all about being creative when we are relaxed, because that's when the best ideas flow. With Venus and Ketu, the best things that you can create are using the higher mind and spirit. This is a great time to tap into these types of dimensions. Even though Venus is in detriment, you could still use your creativity for something more practical, like editing or composing music, something that requires an analytical mind. This is also about procreation, but that seems to be limited and looks like the birth rate may be extremely low at the moment and people are finding it harder to have children. Saturn in the 7th house in Purva Bhadrapada can mean much violence, like warlike activities and lawsuits coming to those in the entertainment industry, and arrests that reveal who they truly are and what they were hiding. This nakshatra is much to do with death and destruction. This can also be a lot of problems in relationships, in marriages, business partnerships. Some may have to split up due to conflicts. Crime will go up. Leaders will be cracking down on this and labor strikes. People can be acting very self-absorbed at this time. People will want to be noticed, acting pretentious. Don't fall victim to vanity or allow others to con you with theirs. Although this is a highly creative nakshatra, it is also a cruel nakshatra. It can carry out vindictive acts. So we must be cautious of our relationships and ourselves. Ruled by Venus, which is the guru of the asuras, which are the demons. Since Sun and Moon are here, this can be authority figures and the population carrying out these acts. More outing of people in the music and entertainment industry, like we have been seeing all year, for being two-faced. There will be shortages in teachers, doctors, childcare. All of this will see shortages or limitations on the amount of people that are working. The professions that this will include are anyone training animals, government officials, executives, diplomats, anything dealing with products related to women, beautician, makeup, for example, artists, photographers, anything in the creative field, teaching profession, fitness trainers, anyone into decorating in a creative manner, anything dealing with marriages, marriage ceremonies, childbirth, nannies, doctors, therapists, especially sexual therapists, those involved in dating agencies, a lot of themes around that. Maybe people aren't dating as much. The tourism agency, jewelers, and that's just to name some. So that's just a little bit about what I see. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.